Hello, I'm temporarily back at the moment. Thank you for all your concerns. It was well founded and is well founded. I'm just a functioning mess at the moment, but let's not talk about negativity. Let's talk about what we're going to do today. And the first thing we're going to do today is one of the features that you've said you really love on my channel, which is this. So today's puzzle piece is I am a seed with 3 letters in my name. Take away the last 2 and I remain the same. What am I? So I'll say that again. I am a seed with 3 letters in my name. Take away the last 2 and I remain the same. What am I? What am I? We have Nunya Texas on the back 20. Hello to you and hello to Glitterworld. Thank you for supporting my channel, which is in absolute chaos right now. And for those asking about the music situation, there was a part 2. I have linked part 1 and part 2 of what's going on my channels below. Make sure you definitely watch part 2 because that was actually posted on my other channel, and it is not just about the music. You don't have to use music for YouTube to take down your videos with no reason, and when you ask them what the reason is and prove there is no reason they should be taking them down, they just go, we can't control our own platform. And I've actually shown you the email. I've got white fluff there. I've actually shown you the email where they say they have no control over their own platform. So I'm here as long as I am here for. There's been a lot of features frozen on my channel. You will see that I do not post shorts anymore. No shorts. So do support my channel, and who knows where I'm going, whether I'm going to continue or not. I've decided I'm not going to do any other platforms, which I haven't been doing, and I will just keep my channels going as long as possible. And yeah, and you'll see lots of change happening here. Sometimes I can't be on here anymore, but I will post something, whether it's even at my live times, it might be a video or something else, because most of my days are now spent trying to sort out legal issues. So if I don't respond to your channel, watch your channel so much, or come onto your channel, I'm not joking, when most of my day is spent doing legal issues to try and beat YouTube. It's just small me with brain damage going against YouTube. So I'm doing well so far on that. Twinbrook Acres is here. Hello, listening while I work. Bless you. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. So our puzzle today is this. I'm a seed with 3 letters in my name. Take away the last 2 and I remain the same. I've got hiccups. Keep thinking I'm taking breaths. I've got hiccups. I'm trying to stop the hiccup coming out. I'm a seed with 3 letters in my name. Take away the last 2 and I remain the same. What am I? So see if you can get that. So as I say, I apologise for when I'm here. When I'm not here, they will, as far as I'm allowed, do content. But please just support my channel. I'm doing the best I can with what I'm allowed to still do on YouTube. Okay, let's do this. So my cross stitch, I did give myself a day off to just reset. Oh, I don't like to show it to you with my needle in, but I'm in the process of a big area. So what is it? And as I say, it's something very specific. So for example, if you think it's a building, don't just say it's a building. It might be the Taj Mahal or something like that. Or it might be the Statue of Liberty. So it's very specific what it is. It's not just a picture. So as I say, if you think it's a person's face, it might not be just a man's face. It might be the President of America, for example. So very specific answer. What do you think it is? The bottom line is not the bottom. That is the middle. Because if you've done cross stitch ever, you know you normally start at the middle mostly. I know some people start the top corner and work along and do that thing with the hanging threads. I can't be doing with all that. So you start in the middle. So the bottom grey bit in the bottom line in the middle is the absolute middle. And as you say, I'm doing a very tricky bit here over there. So what do you think it is? And see if you can get it before I get closer to finishing. I'll just put that away carefully because obviously I don't want to lose my place with the needle. So that is my craft update for today. I hope you enjoyed looking at that, how it goes. What should we do now? Let's do Wednesday's new quote corner. So the seeds of friendship and your garden will be forever green. That's because I know a lot of you only listen to my lives, which is fantastic. So I thought I'd just say what that one is. And indeed, do stick. As I always say, it's better to have one handful of friends than many friends that are not close, tight friends. But of course, I have my YouTube community that have been so supportive during this time. Okay, let's move on and let's do this. Okay, so you'll know I'm currently reading this Unsolved Mysteries, and it's lots and lots of very short unsolved mysteries. And I've read this much, but it's quite a lot of ones already, only in this small section. And I said to you, the first one was so good, I was going to read it to you and see if you could solve it, what your thoughts were. So you've got all the information, and then you put your sleuthing hats on and decide on your answer. Well, I have now recorded that. And I've done some background footage, so it's nothing to do with obviously the thing. And I say that the footage I've put on is nothing to do with pictures of the people or location of the mystery, because I want your unbiased opinion. So if I show pictures of, did research and showed the pictures of the people involved or the premises, you might already come up with, right, okay, and take that into your consideration. Well, that's got nothing to do with it. So I have now recorded it on my other channel, New Beginnings. No, that's this channel. On my other channel, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. And I will be posting that soon, so you can see if you can solve the first mystery. But I've put that to one side because this, when I go to the hospital and want to read a book, I don't want to carry this great big book with me. So I went to a charity shop near the hospital and I got this book, which I think I showed you last time, by Sheila Hawkins, Anthology from the Akamas, which is an area in Cyprus. But I didn't start reading that because I already had by Sheila Hawkins on the back of Beyond. So I said, because I had this, I wanted to read that again before going on to this book. So I've now finished this book, which I showed you. All the drawings are by her husband. He does all the drawings, all the illustrations. So that one's finished. So now I'm going to start this one, Sheila Hawkins, Anthology from the Akamas. So that it's a big circle of what I'm reading and going on to next. So I will do a review on that when I've read it. Okay, let's go on to, I feel like I haven't spoken to you guys for so long because of issues here. I will definitely be doing my Wednesday lives, my Monday lives, dependent on what else I'm doing. You might just get footage, you might not. And do notice some of my thumbnails have changed for my lives. If I'm not actually here talking to you, they may well be different lives, such as, I think I put one up, a scheduled one, what I'm doing, watch what I'm doing. So that could be anything. It might be live, watch what I'm doing live, or it might be something I've done. I want to show you, but I can't sit here and show you. So look out for those. And the only thing I feel like doing these days is what I call mind space, which is my gardening. As they say, I'm a functioning, I forget what they call me now, functioning something. I forget the important bit, but functioning, meaning I'm still going on and doing stuff, but there's many things I don't want to do anymore. And that, I think it's been caused purely by all this legal stuff I'm doing to save my channels. Yeah. So I want to be on for you guys, but I don't want to switch on my laptop, because every time I switch on my laptop, I know there's all these threats of legal action and so on and so forth. So I actually have a sick stomach most of my time. I do not want to switch on my laptop. So it's very difficult to come on, because I know there's going to be these things. And I'm the sort of person, if there's something, I don't like it pending. I like to deal with it and throw the ball back into their court. So I don't like, you could say, oh, we don't go on your laptop for a few days. I know there's going to be something else sitting there, something else to deal with. So I would rather go on, deal with it, balls back in their court, and let them deal with it. So, as I say, it's very difficult for me to come on and switch on my laptop. I'd love to escape it, but even if I escape it for a while, I know I've got to deal with it tomorrow. So I'd rather deal with it today. But the only thing I do like to do at the moment, my cross stitch and going out. Excuse me, I've got terrible hiccups today. I go out in my garden. So my garden is progressing, and you're still, I think, one video behind of what I'm doing so far in the garden. My tomatoes are planted outside. My cucumbers are planted outside. And tomorrow I'm going out, spending all day in the garden. I'm going to be raking all the trimmed grass that my husband is cutting down, and our land is over 6,000 square meters, so there's a lot to do. We have Stitch It Up, Capturing Country Life here. Thumbs up, thank you. YouTube reports that I have loads of views on videos and lives, but not many thumbs up. So yeah, that's great if you can remember to hit the thumbs up. My puzzle piece today, before we talk about more of the garden, is this. Can you answer this question and see if you can beat me by finding the answer before I give the answer on this live? I'm a seed with 3 letters in my name. Take away the last 2 and I remain the same. What am I? So that's my puzzle piece for today. So the garden, yes, I've transplanted a lot outside. All the cucumbers have got the yellow flowers on. Oh, zucchinis, I've planted those out in my raised bed. There's a whole raised bed full of those now with big flowers on. Tea says Twin Acres. Oh, good guess. Do you actually get a seed for tea? Is there a seed for tea? How does tea start? You could well be right if there is a seed for tea. That's not my answer. Is tea a seed? Let me think. If there is a seed for tea, then you're absolutely right. That's not my answer. Haha, I don't know if there's a seed. I don't know, I'm thinking. And talking about tea, I have a video coming up. If you remember my last volunteers, there's several videos of them, and they have sent me two parcels. So I'm going to put them both in one video, and one of the two parcels was food package, all food from Japan and Malaysia and Singapore, where they live. And I have opened that. I'll show you what I got, and I've been doing taste test. I've still got one more thing I haven't finished. I haven't cooked yet that they sent me, so I've got to cook one more thing maybe next week that they've sent me, and then I can post that. We've been doing taste tests of what we eat. Two Doves, Bees and Gardens, good morning to you. Can you tell us if there's a seed for growing tea? Do you know? Someone can Google it while you're watching. Is there? And that's because we're asking the question. I'm something. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm a seed with 3 letters in my name. Take away the last 2 and I remain the same. Twinbrook Acres says tea. If that's a seed, then that is correct. But that is not my answer. See if you can get my answer. So what else in the garden? Oh, I've just gone through, not quite finished, but I've gone through all my hugel beds, prepping them ready for more plantings outside. I do believe there's a tea plant. Yes, there is. Probably grows from seed. Yeah, so it must do, mustn't it? Must do. And one of the taste tests I've done that will be coming up in the video is a Japanese tea made from rice. And you will not believe what I said it smells and tastes like. So watch out for that video coming up soon. As I say, I've got one more thing to taste test, but the other parcel wasn't food. So see what else they sent me, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm not a tea drinker. I detest the taste of tea. I've really tried hard to like the fruit flavour. I'll put my letters in the right order. I've tried to taste all these fruit ones. I really want to like them. They smell nice. I just can't. I don't like tea. The only tea I've been drinking since my lupus diagnosis is lemon and ginger. And I have to have that. I don't mind that too much. But again, look at the taste test and you'll see something else indeed. Okay, so anything else in the garden? Been sorting out the hugel beds. Oh, I did a plan. I've drawn all my hugel beds out and I've put what I've planted so far or what's still growing in them. So they're kind of all ready. I've done some more up-potting of my basil that I put in little tiny pots, and they've outgrown those. So I put them in the next size. Two Doves, Bees and Garden says we make a really good lemon basil tea. Lemon basil sounds nice. Very good on a hot afternoon. Was it you that posted a video on it? I think I've saved that because I grow so much basil. I think it was your video. I'm pretty sure it was you who did a video on it, and I've saved that. We obviously have lots of lemon trees. I might have a go at that. I think that could be nice. Good on a hot afternoon. Yes, it was a lovely. Yes, you did a video. I'm pretty sure I've saved that. I seem to recall saying I've saved that. So, yeah, if you will put the URL up for that, if you're able to do that, then other people can come and look at that. Let's do some other catch up. Okay, so today was a weird day. It's Mike's birthday next Wednesday. And Mike phoned up some friends of ours. There's a group of 6 of us. like 3 couples, and we go out a lot to eat with them. And Mike phoned them up and he said, do you want to come out next Wednesday for his birthday? But he didn't say it was his birthday. He said, do you want to come out next Wednesday? And the person we phoned said, oh yeah, that'd be great, da da da. And they said where they oh no, she said, no, we can't come, we've already booked somewhere else. So she said, but come with us. So we all went. Now what happened is she called us this morning and said, see you later today. And it's like, it's next week. Mike knows definitely it was booked for next week with them because it was for his birthday, but he didn't mention it was his birthday next week. So I was like, oh, that's a bit awkward, because he just said, yeah, we can make that. Lunchtime, we go out lunchtime, not evening, because I can't eat later in the day. So I eat lunchtime and that's it. So she said, yeah, meet up lunchtime today. Mike just went, oh, all right. I did say next week, but this week's fine. Now, I have my hair done only twice a year, sometimes only once a year, and I've went today. So I had that booked. That's another story. I have an old leaflet from where I have my hair done. And when I went last time to have my hair done, I've had it cut. It was down to about here. That's where it was this morning. So you can see I've had a lot cut off. I've had my bangs. I think you Americans say bangs, fringe we call it. I wanted that put back in and I wanted it chopped down. She's made it all puffy, but when it was just cut, it was better. So you'll see it better next week, but she wanted to make it puffy. So I phoned up the number where I always go. I have an old leaflet saved in a file. And I phoned it up, made a booking for this morning. Fine, she took my name, blah, blah, blah. When I turned up today, she said, I don't have an appointment for you. And I was like, you said that last time. Now, as I say, I go once a year or twice a year maximum. So I said, last time I came, you said the same thing. I don't have an appointment for you in the book. And it was funny because it was memorable, me booking it, because she said, what's your name? Now, Cypriots have great problem. When I say Dawn, we don't have that sound at all. So Dawn is very awkward. They don't understand. So I always double confirm appointments. So she said the date and the time. I reconfirm the date and the time. And then she said, yes, I've got the date, the time, and your name is June. Does June sound like Dawn? So it was memorable, this booking. But I get there today. No, we don't have an appointment for you. And I said, this happened last time. This is just strange. So she said, well, I don't know what it is. And I said, well, funny enough, the name of the hairdressers, it's in this big complex. It's not like a mall. It's in this big building owned by a couple, and there's a gym upstairs. There's a cafe next door. There's a few things in this complex, but it's not a mall. It's owned by one person. It's about 6, or no, it's less than 6, probably 4 different things. So all I could think is this name has changed 2 or 3 times. So I'm thinking, is it the people who were there, and it's still the same owner, by the way, but the people that were there were doing the leaflets and they've been putting their phone number on it. They've gone off elsewhere to open their own salons and taken their phone numbers with them. And she reckons that's exactly what it is, because the number she gave me today is different. Now, I did also look up, because it was an old leaflet, on Google to check the number is still the same. But all you get is a phone number of the whole complex. And when I phoned that and I said, can I have the hairdressing bit? No hairdresser here. What's going on? Anyway, we've sorted it now. Apart from while I was having my hair done, my phone rang half an hour after the appointment while I was having my hair done. And the lady on the phone is saying, like, the message was, where are you? So I didn't answer it because I was in the middle of having my hair done. And then when I came home, which was hours later, because we then went and met up for lunch with these friends, when I came home, the phone rang again. It was this original booking that I'd made. And I explained, and I said, I turned up to where the address is on this leaflet still, where I went. And I said, what I think must have happened, I turned up to where I assumed I booked it. And she said, oh, no, I've moved now. I'm somewhere else. I said, well, I wanted to go to this location because it was suitable to have my hair done. Oh, no, she said, but ring me another time. I thought, no, I want to go what's convenient for me. So that was a right whirlwind. I did get from her, oh, it's really cheap. You'll probably want to know how much it costs to have your hair done in Cyprus. So, oh, by the way, I've got the person's personal phone number now for where I am. So the price was €30 for a colour and €20 for the cut and style. And if you know, this is a completely different style. So 30, 40, 50 €50. I think that's quite good. And the friends that we had lunch with, they have really short hair, like really short, and they just have a trim elsewhere. And I said, how much do you pay? And they pay 15. So I think that was a pretty good price for a full style. But while I was there, I meant to get the other day while I was out shopping some, I normally use mousse sometimes, like for health of the hair, because I get quite wiry, frizzy hair. And I forgot to get some. And she put oil in my hair. So I said, how much is the oil? It's expensive, but I needed something. And as she said, I'm just opening it. She said you just put a tiny, tiny pea bit size in your hand so it will last a long time. It was €25, but as I say, I only go to the hairdressers once or twice a year. So for me, and as I'm getting older, my hair's quite, as I say, wiry. So look, it's a big size. And she said, don't put more on than you think. I was wondering if I could do something with olive oil. So I'm going to read it all through. It's very hard to read on glass. But anyway, I'm going to have a go with that. It says Avrorganic magic oil. Oh, it's magic. It's magic. Don't think I can really read it. It's very hard to read print on glass. I have to get a magnifying glass. I've got one here. Wait, there's one here. This one has a light on. Let's see if I can read it. It says UV and heat protection, mend and prevent split ends, argan oil. What's argan oil? A lightweight formula, splendid moisture, shine and softness. Trying to read the back now. Directions. Well, we know how to use it. Suitable for all types of hair. Leave-in, obviously. Directions. We know how to do it. Where's it made? Made in Taiwan. Made in Taiwan. US branch online, Welljoy. I thought I'd give it a go. I don't spend money on myself. And I did get some compensation money. We're going to talk about that another time. That's why I say do go up against these big companies. You can live off of compensation and don't accept products or anything for compensation. Only accept money and never accept at least the first two monetary amounts they offer you, even if you think they're good. That's how I live. I live off of compensation. So yeah, I'm going to give that a go. If any of you got kind of ideas for, I know some of you make organic stuff, so what else is good for the hair? As I say, it's wiry as I'm old, wiry and frizzy, and this is too puffy. When she actually did it, it was wet, and I never blow dry my hair. and it was sort of hanging heavy, and I actually liked it more. So we'll see where that goes. Oh, we've got comments still. Look at the comments. Your friends are in town. Where are we? Glitter World, love the hair. It was so out of control, such a deep colour. I don't know if you can see, it's actually lots of colours. I only had one colour put in, but she mixed it with something else, and it's a different colour to my hair colour. I like that. I like different colours, not highlights or anything. It was just, but she just did kind of root in a bit, and the way she cut it is kind of blended in. Stitch It Up says 2 doves. I'll be mailing your package next few days. Ooh, what's that about? Ooh, going to have to look at 2 doves channel, see what they got. Ooh. Glitter World says hemp seed oil, great for keeping your hair shiny. I can't get anything hemp. I would love to grow hemp. I can't get seeds, hemp seeds, because there is so much you can make from hemp. Am I using the right term? You can just make literally anything. And I'm talking about chairs and thatching and walls. If I could grow hemp, that would be really cool. Castor oil as well, says Glitter World. I must say, the last few videos I've been watching on your channel, your hair looks lovely. Don't know if you've had a cut or something recently. You just look really healthy. 2 Dove says, no rush stitching it up. Thank you. Oh, connections. Connections. So what is the answer to my puzzle today? I'm something that, no, I keep reading the wrong one. I'm a seed with 3 letters in my name. Take away the last 2 and I remain the same. And while I was out with my friends, she's the one of them is who gives me puzzles. And she's given me this one to do. And she's given me this one to do. Oh, lots of green in that one. I have a whole pile. Whole pile. 2 Dove says it was a prize from another live. Oh, prize. You won a prize. Yay. Glitter World says, I rub it in my eyes and my belly as well as my hair. That looks good. Nice. Yes, nice. Okay, let's do a little bit of this. So let's look at some questions. If you'd like to answer what your answers would be, that would be cool. If you want to answer the questions, just check the comments. Twinbrook says, I need to tend matters, take care. Twinbrook Acres, thank you for supporting my channel. So appreciated. Okay, question is, what is the best thing you do to exercise? Best thing to do to exercise. Well, let's twist that a little bit. The best exercise you can do is to exercise your brain, particularly if you are getting on in age. You need to keep exercising your brain. So some people think exercising is a physical thing. No. So I would say I do try to exercise. I still do some exercise for my dance channel. I'm sort of swaying a bit more on beginner exercise for those who want to get fit but are totally unfit and maybe have never even exercised. Maybe they're very weighty, or maybe they have a disability, but to show everyone can begin exercise. Glitter says stretching. I would say my gardening, that actually uses all muscles. I'm pulling up big weeds and things at the moment. And when I say big weeds, I mean very deep rooted. So that's good. And going for my walks. Now, you might think walking, but remember, I live on the mountain. Steep walks. So that to me is fun. I do try to do a bit of stretching. I'm not very good at doing it. I've done exercise, dance and exercise most of my life. I don't really like to do it. You can't ride a bike around here on the mountainside. I do have an exercise bike. I tend to only use that when I'm cold and it keeps me warm. My walks probably is a pleasurable exercise, and I walk for miles. Don't see any people. That's how rural I am. So, and I've got a new place I walk to, so I have been filming that for you. Another new off-piste, as they say, rural walk area I've not walked to before, higher up the mountain. So yeah, walking for me. What is your favourite form of dance to watch or do? Okay, let's say to watch. I'm going to say it is a dance form. Like group, I do like group choreography, but I would say either like street dance with stunts. I like acrobatic, stunty things. We're going to keep using the word stunt. I like the group. I like groups more because I like choreography. One person on their own. So group. Gymnastic, where they do the ribbon, rhythmic gymnastic with ribbon as a big group. So group things. Cheerleading groups. It's definitely groups. Definitely groups. Where's your moderators? My moderator that's on all the time is Stephen Tina Jewell, and he's in Africa. He's in Africa. My other moderators, I guess the time's not so convenient. That's where my moderator. Would you like to be a moderator? You're on here quite a lot. Tell me if you want to be a moderator. I will click you on to be a moderator. Can I do it from here today? Let's see. Wait. I just clicked on you. Wait. It keeps moving. Let's see. No, I can't do you on. Why can't I do you on here as a moderator? I can delete you, put you in timeout, or ban you. I will make you a moderator if you want to. I can, sure. I'll have to probably do it off of here and then come back on. Let me just write that to do on my board. Stitching mod. I'll see if I can do it out of here, because I can't do it on here. I can't do anything on here. Yes, Africa. Yes, I think it's Steve. Blue sometimes comes on, but I haven't been on a channel for a while, so I don't know what her health situation is at the moment. I think they were my only regular mods. Yeah, I think they're my only 2 regular mods. Please hit the thumbs up. Bless you. It's annoying. I can't do anything with you on here. So yeah, that's what I like to watch. And I cannot stand when you see dance groups, and they don't use the fact they have so many people that they can make patterns and shapes, and they all just stand there. I don't like that. My hair looks good. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. I talked about that nearer the beginning of the live. And cost of it in Cyprus. And it said, or what's your favourite form of dance to do? Well, that changes a lot. I tell you what I don't like is ballet. It's always been my least favourite, and I was one of the top 100 ballet dancers in England on point work. And I had to go and do a thing. It was celebrating the top 100 ballet dancers in England in Brighton at if anyone knows England, Brighton, the Pavilion, and I danced there. But that's my worst subject. I enjoyed tap, even though I didn't do as much tap dancing as any other dance subject. Freestyle, I love dancing. I would say Latin. And again, Latin I didn't do until, I've told this story before, I went to stage school, and then I worked professionally, but my first job working in a dance school, being like a teacher there, was the dance school that I went to work for only did freestyle, Latin, ballroom, disco. They did that, but not ballet tap or all the other subjects. And they employed me to open their school up bigger to teach ballet tap and everything else that they didn't teach. And while I was there, he said his wife, they were an old couple, and his wife didn't really want to do the demonstrations with him anymore. So he said, if you can quickly learn each week what I want to show them, because he went off and did the man's part with the men, I would then go off and teach the ladies' part with the ladies, then, because the steps are often different for the same movement. And then he said, then they put together and they practice together. So he said, if I show you quickly, it was a beginner's class. And he said, if I show you quickly what to do, you go off with them, show them what to do, and they come together and you'll learn at the same time. And for doing that, he will put me through my qualifications of ballroom and Latin. So I really did those fast, And I do actually like Latin. I got very high marks in all my Latin exams. So, yeah, Latin more than ballroom. Latin, which dance of Latin? Cha-cha-cha, I would say. Samba's a bit heavy on the knees. I'd say cha-cha-cha if I had to say which dance. It's more casual and more fun. Stitching It Up says, I've been away from home 5 days. We'll need to leave in a few minutes. Okay, cool. Belly dancer, cool. And if any of you don't know my dance channel and you want to go and look at the playlist there, and you will see beginner videos and demonstrations. I'll just run that there. Oh, excuse me. Everything Dance Your Mentor. That's my dance channel. If you haven't danced before, go there. Go to the beginning. So go back to the first one of whichever playlist or dance subject you're interested in, and then they get gradually harder. So it's Everything Dance Your Mentor. And as I say, it's not just learn to dance. There's exercise. There's talking about how to become an actor, tips and things. The lives on that channel are the story of how I started dancing and following my journey, how I got professional and everything about my dance journey. So that's on the lives. And also on that channel, there's dance performances. So if you just want to see dance performances, there's sketches and skits. That's got its own playlist. So there's all sorts on there. So that's that. So yeah, I think I've answered that question. Let's do one more question today. Let's do, what is your best housework chore? None. Does gardening come into it? Not really. Household chore. I don't like anything. I like sorting out as long as it's not paperwork. So I like sorting out, tidying, storage solutions. Does that really count? Actual household chore, no. If I've got to say a proper chore, I would say sweeping. But I don't like moving all furniture around. I don't like household chores. There's nothing. So I'll say sweeping if I've got to say something. Stitch Up says, very cool. I'll look up your dance videos. Cool. Bye. Take care. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate that. I'll try and remember to make you a mod for next time if I can do that. Okay, we should do the result, the answer to our puzzle piece of the day. Okay, so the puzzle was, I'm a seed with 3 letters in my name. Take away the last 2 and I remain the same. We had the answer of tea, which we're all wondering if there is a tea seed. I don't know. And my answer was pea seed. Take away the last 2 letters, the E and the A, and it still remains pea. So that's 1 or 2 answers for today. Who knows? Who knows? And we all need to go and look now if there is a tea seed. So I think we're finished there for today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all your lovely emails and for supporting my channel. I hope to be here. Oh, I should be here Friday on my other channel, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty, and that's an earlier live, so see if you can catch that. And as I say, do watch. Sometimes my live thumbnails may be different, so have a look at that. So thank you for your support, and until next time, as always, Meraki.